Good morning. The number to call this programme, if you wish to, is 08459 555 678. The email address is gerry.anderson@bbc.co.uk. The text messaging service is 81771. There's some semaphore coming from the side of the...
Yes. No, this is nearly an emergency.
By the way, welcome back. You were ill on Thursday.
I was
and I'm led to believe that you were actually came back on Friday.
I did indeed, yes. I was back in the week.
What seemed to be the trouble? People were concerned. People were asking me on Friday if indeed you were still alive, and I said I wasn't sure.
Severe stomach pain.
Oh,
severe stomach pain.
That's the start of it, you know.
And, you know.
Tell me this. I was concerned because you're... I don't know. I don't like the look of you. I don't.
I'm all right.
Sudden pains in the stomach.
Yes.
Very severe, were they? Were you doubled up?
I was in the bathroom shaving.
Yes.
And you know where you sing to yourself and you're
What were you singing, by the way?
I
Paperback
was
writer?
singing, no, I was singing Obla Dee, Obla Da.
Life goes on.
Yeah.
How ironic.
Yes, exactly.
Uh-huh.
And I felt this pain in the pit of my stomach.
Oh dear.
And I thought,
That's probably scary.
I don't like
Did that
like
scare
this.
you?
I don't like this. It's so severe. It's going to go away. You think this cannot last, but it got worse. And then you drop the old razor and you go, oh.
That's pretty good. I get phone calls like that. Well, listen, no sign of it abating. How long did this last, this terrible pain?
Well, I don't know. Suddenly, you find yourself gripping the sides of the sink.
Really?
And then you're going down, you're crouching over.
You didn't go on the big telephone, did you?
Not immediately, but I felt like it. You understand? See, it's all coming back to me.
I hear.
And then I felt, I'm going to be sick. I'm going to be...
Big telephone?
And then the sweating.
Cold or hot sweat?
Hot, very
hot
clammy.
Sweat, yeah.
And then when I accidentally got sight of myself in the mirror, and I looked in at this grey figure.
Was I there?
No, but it was.
You saw a side of yourself that you didn't like.
It was Dorian Gray.
Dorian
all right,
Gray.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And I looked at this, and this grey face look, and then it scared me. And then you start to panic, don't you?
Yes, you do.
It wouldn't go away.
You don't look much better today, to be honest. No, but you're coming round a little.
Janice
I can
said I
imagine.
do.
Does she?
Janice said I look all
But you've her brainwashed. I'm looking at you. I don't like the look of you at all. Another clean shirt might do you.
So then my daughter arrived, and she's a nurse.
Yes.
And then I was interrogated. You know what I mean?
I know.
Because of my medical history.
How lucky that is for you to have a daughter who's a nurse.
And Daddy, Heaney, is there pains in your chest? And where do you blah blah blah? Are you
at any stage? Can I ask you this? Yes. At any stage, did you ever think, this is it? Did you?
I wanted. I could have said with the pain that I was in. But you know what I thought about? This is true. Gas and air. I said, how do they do it?
And you don't even know who the father is.
No, you know what I mean?
I know.
I said, how do those girls do it? How do they have that?
Oh, see, that may be a different kind of
I
pain.
know, but it's pain.
But anyway, it's good to see you back. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. Is that Geordie?
That's myself.
Oh, Geordie, good morning. How are you? Now, obviously, it's all becoming
I was
clear.
disappointed with you.
There you are.
In what way, Geordie?
I asked about Fionn when you were in Belfast,
Yes.
and you said, I knew nothing about him.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh, you did?
I didn't know anything about him.
Oh, I knew nothing about him.
There you are.
Oh, well, did I snap at you, perhaps? Or?
Yes, you were. You're very crooked.
There you are.
Well, you see, I haven't been informed as to Sean's
I
progress.
thought you weren't well or something.
Well, I was okay. It's him that was sick. But you see, nobody told me anything about it. I didn't receive daily bulletins or anything on your condition, so therefore I figured that you're probably okay or dead, one or the other. Not that I would wish that.
Who?
Geordie, I understand. You, in there.
Well, no, I asked about Fionn, that was it.
I know.
And Gerry before go.
But you see, you didn't ask me directly. You asked one of the people on the phone. Didn't you?
well,
On Friday.
You were in Belfast, and
That's
then
right.
I put my... I knew nothing about him.
Yeah, yes, typical Geordie.
That's dismissive.
That is typical.
Geordie, there's a lovely wee bird chirping in the background.
I heard that. I was just about to get round to that.
That's Henry McCockatee.
Henry, your cockatiel, he sounds in great form.
Oh, he's in core form.
Sounds like a bird that has no...
Gerry before go.
Yes.
I want to thank them all in Black Skull.
Black Skull, yeah.
Do you know where put in for 2 weeks recuperating.
That's where you went to after you went to hospital
Aye.
for a kind
Took
of
out of
a...
the burn unit.
Yes, and they looked after you, did they?
More than well.
Okay.
And a big thanks to Ivy,
Ivy. All right
and
then.
Kathleen.
And are you okay? Have you received, have you returned to your full faculties?
Oh, I'm back home, and you know, it's, well, you have family, but it's nice to have friends.
Yes. Yes,
Because, see, when I come home,
Uh-huh.
I thought I was in the wrong house.
Didn't
It
recognise
was all
it,
painted and painted and new stuff on the floor. The whole jing bang.
New stuff on the floor, the whole jing bang.
Ah,
Right
and
then.
wee Rusty.
Rusty.
He was there welcome, and Stanley the goat.
All standing to attention.
And I don't want no more roosters.
Okay. All right then.
Well,
you have enough roosters now then?
I have enough roosters.
All right then.
So, Gerry,
I'm a
when are
bit
you
short.
getting on the road again?
Well, the next thing we're going to do, we're going to get... I haven't forgotten about the bus, you know. We're going to take a bus, and one particular day... No, we're doing it the next year.
The same time, this time last year you talked about it. And
That's right. You're right, John.
And I'll tell you the excuse that you use. The fact that you couldn't put anything together because you were going on holiday. And as soon as you come back from holiday, you were going to speak to the people in Belfast and get it organised. So what are you going to tell us today?
Well, I did speak to the people, and we came to the mutual conclusion that perhaps this would be a thing that would be better done during the actual City of Culture year, which is next year, of course. So what I'm going to do is, and with a little help from the people who work here, which will be probably difficult to get, so I'm going to encourage people to come on our bus, people who have never been to our city, Derry/Londonderry, and
There's no dates in mind.
there
Jan's
is
asking what dates.
there is no
Definitely
date in
dates.
mind, and I'm not asking people to apply yet. As soon as we dot the I's and stroke the T's, we will announce a date.
Is Geordie coming?
Geordie will be there as an honorary guest.
Good.
But I'm going to insist that all the people who will be on the bus have never been to this city before. So you can't lie
People
to
can
me.
lie.
Hmm?
People can lie.
No, I don't want them to lie. I want them to put their hands in their hearts and tell me the truth. Because I want them to show. I want to show them all the places I
How
was
many
born.
people do you want?
I don't know yet. We haven't got down to the nitty gritty. I want to show them all the places where I was born.
All right.
No, I'll take him over the Peace Bridge.
Are you going
That kind of thing.
but Geordie's your guest.
Yeah, he'd be my guest, but he doesn't know anything about Derry, so I'll have to keep him quiet.
He does.
He'll be okay. He'll be there as a cure.
Geordie, would you like to come along?
Of course he's coming along. I've invited him before. Aren't you coming along, Geordie, to our bus?
Certainly I will, Gerry.
good.
And before I go, tell Michelle her wee filly foal is broke and riding.
That's good. All right, then. That's good to hear.
Okay.
Just before you go, Geordie. Just before you go, I just want to point out now. All the time you were on air, Geordie, you asked Gerry questions about himself. Gerry never asked you how you were doing.
No,
That's the first thing I said to him. I asked him,
was he up in Black Rock
You never asked.
getting his hair done.
No.
How does he know that? Go away. Thank you, Geordie. How are you?
Bye.
Good. There you are. He's away now.
Is he
I asked
away?
him how he was. Yeah.
Reality, as far as I'm concerned,
You believe everything you see in the movies?
No, but I can't. Why make sad movies? What's the point in making sad movies to make you sad?
Well, what kind of movies do you like?
Happy movies. I tried to watch a movie because of you yesterday.
What is it?
I tried to watch The Man from Laramie.
That's not a good movie. That's just an old movie that you used to think was good because you were 11 when you saw it.
Exactly, that's what I thought. Yeah. I thought, I'm going to watch this now because I'm an
So I wouldn't even watch The Man from Laramie.
anthropologist. I'm serving me time. I'm going to watch this. I'm going to observe these people.
But you see, this is why everybody, when they get to be 60, all go to America. You see, people don't realise, and this is a very a sociological point, and I think, as you're now doing 101 in social anthropology, I think you should address yourself to some of these phenomena. Yeah. For instance, when I'm not saying that I'm 60, of course, I'm just pretending.
I know.
Now, for instance, if I, now, the way I am, as a child, we knew nothing.
Yeah.
And we lived in uniform greyness, and everything around us was horrible, right? Mm-hmm. And the only splash of colour we ever saw was in the movies. So we used to go to the movies, the matinee, and we'd see The Man from Laramie, and we'd see Shane, and that kind of thing. And it was the only thing colourful that we ever saw. And it made a deep, deep impression on us. And like we're 9 and 10 years old.
Yes.
Completely stupid and have never seen anything. But that impression remains with you all your life. And there are people out there who still swear by the Magnificent Seven. Do you know what I mean? Which is the greatest load of hokum ever made.
Yes.
And if you see that now, you just laugh at it and you realise, why did you take that seriously? But what happens now is that people are edging. You might do this, but you're too mean to do it. I'm talking about ordinary people.
Yes.
Ordinary people, when they retire, they go like to Tombstone.
Aye. To visit? No, I couldn't.
And they go to the site of the Battle of the Bighorn, that kind of thing.
Yes.
And, they go to Abilene and Laramie and places like that, and then they just find themselves standing in the middle of a bunch of Kentucky Fried Chicken. Tombstone's the best. I've been in Tombstone. No, I didn't go there. I was brought there. No, Tombstone is a joke. It is a joke. Please, nobody ever go to Tombstone. It's just stupid.
But when James Stewart, came into the town, no, he was into the town, and he's got these three wagon loads of merchandise for this store.
Yeah.
And he goes into the store, and the store's empty, and there's no stuff in the store. But there's an Indian standing behind the counter, a mean-looking son of a.
Bitch, yeah.
Yeah. And he says, look, where is everyone? What's the matter here? He says, the store's been closed and run down. He says, but I've got 3 wagon loads of stuff out there from Laramie to deliver here. And he says, what's good? And then he says, nothing to do with me. You better speak to the owner. And you say to yourself, the owner has to be a girl. This is where the picture, and he says, where is the owner? You say,
here I am, honey.
No, upstairs. Well, I want to see the owner,
hello.
And he knocks at this door and he walks in the room and there's nobody there and he's shouting, hello, 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 hello. And then she appears, hello. And she makes him a cup of tea.
What's a cup of tea, son?
You want a cup of tea,
He's
James?
dropping your hand.
You James Stewart.
You James Stewart. See all your pictures. Gerry and Sean, could you please wish Matt the painter, Quinn, a happy 50th birthday and hope he enjoys the line dancing on Friday night in the ballroom of romance. Oh my God! Can you picture that?
But you know
line
what I
dancing
watched?
in the... Stop talking about that movie.
No, do you know what I watched? I watched then on the afternoon. And I looked forward to it because I checked the paper, you see what was on, and I said, look, 3:20. I'm not going to miss that. I'm going to watch it again. Midway.
Oh, no. Japanese.
Okay. Brilliant. Yeah, absolutely brilliant.
Listen, will you stop this? Stop this now before it's too late.
Someone wants you to do Jack Palance, pick up the gun.
Pick up the gun. Pick it up. Pick up the gun.
Will I be Roy Walker? Do you want me to pick up the gun?
Pick it up.
I don't want to pick up the gun, mister. I've got nothing against you. I'm just a comedian from Belfast.
And you just go to the store to buy some rock candy and some gingham for my wife.
Right. I'm just going to the store to buy the Belfast Telegraph and some gingham and rock candy for the kids.
What's gingham?
Well, the wife's making a little dress. We're going out Saturday night. Look, I don't want to pick up this gun, mister.
Pick it up.
No.
Pick up the gun.
If I pick up that gun, will you shoot me?
Pick up the gun.
I don't want to pick up the gun, mister. When you let
pick
me
it
go
up.
home. Hey, look, I'm ready. Oh, jeez. That hurt.
You saw him. He had a gun. We're so easily amused.
I lay down my weary...
That's the wrong song again.
I love your gun. Go and shoot me again. I love that. It's a bit, wee bit more forceful. Go on. I was more a...
Are you?
You're
I'm a kick man.
a kick. How did you do your ricochet? We done.
Listen, stop this. Was that the first bit of Indian starting to appear from the fat man this morning? Oh, a little bit of humanity appearing out of the fat carcass. Yeah, I think you've got that right. Thank you, Gerry. Miles Davis on your show has restored my faith in the BBC. BBC have taken a battering, but I'm here to hold it up. A great show, Cannon and Ball. Great to hear Geordie so cheerful and back to normal. I don't think Geordie's normal yet. No, he's not. Something missing out of Geordie. It's... He sounds reasonable.
Can I ask you something now you're there, before you go? All right.
Yes. What?
When did you stop playing? I'm talking about playing street games. When did you say, it's time now to stop playing games. Stop playing cowboys and Indians. Stop playing aunts and uncles, red light, green light. You know, whatever game you played in the street. When did you stop? What age were you when you stopped playing street games?
I stopped after my first kiss.
At what age were you?
25. And note to Seamus Heaney. Tell him I've had enough.
Okay.
All right. With a hey and a ho, and a hey and nonny no, worry not, men and women of good peasant stock. 'Tis only I. Heaney's the name. Poetry is my game. But not poems for the working masses. My poems are read for the upper classes. The Earl of Wexford said to me, whilst eating ice cream at Southend-on-Sea, Heaney is the boy for me. His obliqueness can't be beat. His obliqueness really is so neat. In the House of Lords he should have a seat. I was saying last night to my daddy, I can't believe the man's a paddy. His education takes some beating, never set a foot in Eton. The Christian Brothers did the trick with a little carrot and lots of stick. His poems have driven some men manic. He's more famous than the sunk Titanic. I smiled and said, Sir, I am a paddy. I get by obliqueness from my daddy, a man who was never known to speak unless in words which were oblique. The snipe are flying high today, o'er bog and heath, flying high in clouds, so proud, so proud. They would smile if only they had teeth. I must go down to the bog today, the lovely bog in the sky. I left my spade in a leafy glade. I wonder if it's still there. Nay. O beguiling Ned, come ring my bell, for lo, the night is dark as pitch. Have you took the vapours? Will I read in the papers that you fell into a ditch? Aye, a ditch. Like a zephyr breeze, beloved by birds and bees, I travel near and far, New York, Milan, and cross the Ban. To speak in Tullycar, I wear brown brogue shoes. I speak of the Muse. People laud me like a king. The Sultan of Brunei gave a vase to I, saying, careful, ye boy, it's Ming. I get gifts galore, which I keep in store. On my wrist, a watch made by Swatch. On my finger, a golden ring, a cockatoo in brilliant blue, given to me whilst in Peking. I call it Joe, and it seems to know every word I say. Even when sleeping, one eye is peeping to see if I am making tea. Oh, it loves a fig roll, it eats them whole. It will utter screams if offered custard creams, and hang its wee head low. I coax it round by lying on the ground, cooing, Seamus loves wee Joe. Poor Gore Vidal, a decent man, was carried off by death. The old grim reeker, the hide-and-seeker, left Gore bereft of death. He was, I suppose, a lot like me, a big ship on a tiny sea. His caustic wit was feared by all, from Times Square, yes, to Donegal. Last night, when splashing in my bath, I wrote his epitaph. O Gore, no more, no more. You're as dead can be. No more Gore will I see you, and no more will you see me. O Gore, you went through the door, and you're never coming back. O Gore, I will sit on the floor. Give us a bit of your crack. As I throw my leg like a sturdy tag, I'll think of my old pal. No more will I see Gore, my old friend, Gore Vidal. There you are now, a little sad at the end, but did not the chicken say, all things must pass? Or maybe that was George Harrison, erstwhile ex-Beatle. Ex-Beatle. So until the next time, this is Seamus Heaney saying, keep stirring the churn, and keep the cat away from the herring. Aye, the herring. Keep the cat away. Keep the cat away.
Yes.
Perhaps before Gerry goes on holiday, this man wants a blitzkrieg of impressions. Every once in a while I do this for a living. I will find you, and I will kill you. He wants us to do all, I will find you and I will kill you, by all these people, one after the other. Right, here's a wee test for us. Right.
What's the line again? I always forget this line. Why do I forget this line all the time?
There's a pen, Sean.
I
will find you and I will kill you.
Will find you, and
I will kill you.
Will kill.
Okay, he wants to hear all these people doing them. Okay, I'm doing some of them, you're doing some, right? Okay, first one. Off you go. You ready? Jackie Fullerton.
I will find you, and I will kill you.
Eamon McCann. I
will find you, and I will kill you.
Eamon Malley. I will find you. As far as I'm aware, I will kill you. Daniel O'Donnell.
I will find you, and I will kill you.
It's very menacing. Roy Walker.
I will find you, and I will kill you.
Seamus Heaney. I will find you, and I will kill you. Sean Connery.
I can't do him.
You see, you have to try.
No, I will. No, I can't
Okay,
do him.
it's not one of you. Alan Hansen.
I will find you. I tell you, I will kill you.
Michael McDimpsey. I forget what... I will find you. I will kill you. Councillor Jim Rogers.
I will find you, and I will kill you.
Ronnie Flanagan. Ronnie Flanagan.
I will find you. No, I can't do him. I can't press my finger. Look, I'm
I can't
pressing.
recall if you could.
I will.
Can you do him at all?
No, who?
I recall being able to do him.
I will find you. No, I don't like him.
Go on, try.
No.
It's the last one.
Go on. No,
It's the last one. That's the last one. Go on.
No, I can't do
It means
him.
that you fell to the last hurdle. I will find you.
I will. I don't
If I recall, I don't remember
saying,
killing you.
I don't remember ever saying I will find you.
No, it's no good.
No, I can't get him. You see, and I will kill. No, I can't get him. He's gone out the window.
Okay, so that wasn't bad.
What about your recall?
Yeah, okay. Hello, good morning.